Ruse Radio. Is there like anything you really want to... I think before we get out of here, you should at least touch on the whole thing with your special one more time. Because I think that, for one, I mean, obviously...
My special has that idea.
Yeah. Oh, really?
It's Kevin in Hell.
Yeah, so that's a good way to flow right into it.
It's Kevin in Hell, Catholic school kid, constantly feeling shame about everything, but still like trying to just be myself. And I will tape it. And my family will be there, and my friends will be there, and Windy City Comedy Festival. I didn't choose to. I didn't say like, "Hey, I'm doing this, and can you come and do this?" Errol Julie, who is the artistic director of the Windy City Comedy Festival and a great comedian, she said, "You're doing your album here." She just said it like, "This is when you're taping your album."
Oh,
and you're putting these people like it was just put on me, and it wasn't like, but I'm also like. I kind of appreciate someone kicking my ass like that, you know, because I not to say I would put it off, but like a couple years ago, and she's not into comedy as far as I am. Excuse me, Oscar, but it was a couple years ago. I saw her tape a great record called Wiener Patrol, high end art, but I saw it and it was so great. And like within 20, 30 seconds of her walking off stage, I'm there and I was like, "Hey, that's great. That's so cool. I love this bit." And she goes, "When are you doing yours?" And it was just like, "When are you doing it?" And I said, "Oh, well, I'm not like that. Like I have that immediately. I have to bring myself down a level, and I have material that is pretty settled in, years into what I do now, and she's like, "You got to put that stuff on tape. You got to put it on tape." I was like, "All right." So now I'm doing it, and the guys I work with at Q101 who film all these different bands, they're going to shoot it. Giorgio and Zach, I'm really excited about that. And we're going to see if maybe I can put it out on a limited vinyl, maybe. I want to try and do that, like an audio version of it that's maybe like 10 minutes longer. And then hopefully 2026 have it out. Early part of 2026.
Awesome, dude.
So, but buy a ticket if you're listening and you like comedy. And you're in Chicago, and you don't want to be here the weekend of Lollapalooza, but the weekend after Lollapalooza, that's when we're doing it. It's a 9 p.m. show, so I'll get on stage around 10 p.m.
And it's towards the end of the festival, right?
Yeah, I think it's the night before the festival ends.
And I guess
I think I'm the only album taping on the festival, as far as I know.
Oh, cool. Yeah. You're kind of like the finale, like the grand finale.
I don't know about that, but sure, I'll take it. I'll take it, yeah.
Well, I feel like that's... If I were to like push it even harder on the people, I would say you're not even coming just for you. You're coming for all these awesome comics that are going to be there the whole weekend. Yeah, and the lineup of that festival, it's so many comics.
If you like comedy in the Midwest, like this is a time to come to the city.
Yeah.
Like, make some time to come to the city. Like if you're in, I know you have friends in Michigan and stuff, like this is something worth making a trip out for.
Absolutely.
The amount of comics and shows that the Windy City team put together is amazing. It's up right now. All the tickets. My show's been online for a couple months now, but I still want to sell it out. So buy tickets. It's on my Instagram and stuff like that. The link, bio, all that stuff. But I mean, like Karen Fian, who's a big name from New York, is going to do it. Luke Null, who was on SNL, is going to be on it. And there's a huge variety of shows too. Like there's a bunch of different types of shows. Like if I don't want to see a show where a dude yells who has a penis, I want a more femme perspective. Yeah, they got that. That's going to be there too. If you just want straight showcases of killer comedians, they got that. Late night stuff. I want to go to dinner at this. They have that. They have like a couple of matinee shows too. So Windy City Comedy Festival, just Google it. The tickets are going to pop up right there. They have a hot dog in the logo. It's going to be a fun hang. I'm feeling the pressure with it and stuff like that. You're talking about like losing weight and stuff like that. I wanted to get down like 10 pounds before I do the show. So I'm like, I'm not on my way to doing that at all. You know, but I don't know. Maybe some fasting, maybe some sitting in the sauna, sweat it off.
Yeah, you need to do like some Christian Bale-esque method.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's something you could pull off.
Everyone's saying intermittent fasting, but that sounds so uncomfortable.
Yeah, it probably is.
So uncomfortable.
I feel like I think that's what I do on.
I haven't had caffeine in 45 minutes and I'm already cranky.
Yeah,
you know
dude.
Like,
I think you just need to like intermittent fasting. I think is one of those things. Like by the time you're gonna adapt to it, it'll be time for your special and you'll hate your life.
Yes.
And you'll think this was not worth it. It'll be like the moment when your body finally adapts. You're gonna be stepping on stage. You know?
Yeah, and it's August 9th. There's 2 shows. It's at Lincoln Hall.
Okay.
And I know some people think Lincoln Lodge, but there is some shows at Lincoln Lodge as well on the festival. My show, Kevin and Hal, August 9th, 9 p.m. show. We got some really great openers on this too. Ariel Drew's going to host it. Brandon Kiefer, who's crushed and went viral on Kill Tony, is going to be on it as well. And then me.
Hell yeah.
Brandon the other day, little swamp wizard, talking to him. He's smoking, he's ripping a butt, ripping a dart. And I ain't going to make it easy for you. He said that to me, he's like, I ain't going to make it easy for you. And he goes, but you do that to me, kid. You do that to me, man. He's a real Southern peach with a worm crawling through it, you know?
Yeah.
That's what he is.
I love that guy. I feel like he's one of those people where I've never seen him fail. Every time I see him, he's just got the type of confidence one needs to succeed.
No, but I do love the pressure of having to go on after him.
Yep. Well, you need those types of people. You want to surround yourself with that 24/7. I mean, that's another, like, if I was to give you a last little nugget of advice, that's it. It's just surround yourself with greatness as much as you possibly can.
Yeah, and another thing is, at the same time, I have to give myself a break. Like, because I'm doing material I already know it really well, and then afterwards I'm gonna have to write new stuff.
Yep, every special, it's what it is. Yeah,
yeah, and there's some things I'm not gonna put on the album that I've been doing for years that I'm gonna keep doing. I just won't use it on this album. There's bits about working in radio and confusing things that happen in radio where you're supposed to keep it cool. I know what that is, but I have like 2 different bits like that. One I'm going to save for another album.
Yeah.
I have wrestling stuff. I have this wrestling bit. I kind of said, I was talking to somebody, I was talking about how albums are laid out, and I read about Metallica. I really, really like Metallica. And the first 2 or 3 albums were kind of all written in the same time and have the same energy, but they spread it across 3 different records. They had an album they did in the 90s called Load and Reload, and they wrote them all at the same time. But they could have put it out as a double album. They decided not to, and broke it up and spread it out and did a little bit more recording, and it kind of spread out over 3 or 4 years as 2 albums.
Interesting. Most of the time, you'll see artists make too much stuff, and then they just use the best stuff, and the rest of it's just kind of old demos that no one ever hears. That's surprising that they found something to do with all of it.
Yeah, this is Kevin and Hal. Maybe the next album is Hal and Kevin.
Yeah, and then one day, Kevin in heaven.
That's the last one. Hopefully.
Cross your fingers, dude.
Fingers crossed.
Been too long, I don't think I could face it. In the corner with my mask on. What's the story? It did do no good to waste it. 30 seconds till it's blast off. Throw some dollars on my back.